Hello everyone, Bea Grob here. My channel is about mixed media and more. Join me for art journaling, paintings, handmade books or journals and everything else I come up with. And today I'm here with some ATCs, which stands for Artist Trading Cards. And in case you wonder what that is, well, it was initiated by the Swiss artist Stirnemann. It is a miniature piece of art that is traded around the world. It has the same size, 2.5 by 3.5 inch, like the standard trade cards like from baseball or hockey cards. One of the goals of this project was to use up some paper scraps. So I did pull out my Gelliplates and did cut some shapes in circles and cut off circles from ordinary paper. Some really fancy mark making tools like cardboard tubes were involved too. As for the paints, I wanted to use up some acrylic paints which have lived in my studio since a while. I did use mostly Viva Decor and Jacquard paints in metallic, but also some plain acrylic paints to get some variety going on. As you can see, I did use a pick tool to lift the plain papers a bit. It has a sort of a rubbery material on the top, so I don't have to press too hard to get it going. I didn't want to make permanent marks with other tools in the soft Gelliplate. Sorry folks, I wasn't waving at you, just wanted to dry the paint before I go over with the next paint. And in case you are wondering what it is about the giveaway, well, it is for the members of my free membership over at my blog. It is much easier for me this way as I have a mail address to inform you. With YouTube comments, it's sometimes difficult to get a hold on the people and I never know if they know that they did win. I still have envelopes laying around from earlier giveaways. With the help of the random generator, I will pick 8 winners. And yes, there is still time for you to join. Not only for a chance to win some ATCs, but there are also free printables and sometimes longer versions of my videos. I will do the drawing on March 22nd and inform the lucky ones through email. But now back to the Gelliprint here on the screen. So I did play with my shapes and the paint the usual way. Means I arrange them, then maybe take off some or all the shapes and then add maybe a second color. I use the whole paper to pull off a print, and sometimes I also pull a ghost print, the way I have seen most people do it. But stay tuned, I'm gonna change that in the next segment and work a bit different, just for some more variety. And an extra tip here, I like to use some old book papers to roll off the excess paint. Gives me some more goodies to play with in other projects. As you can see here, I go over the same paper with several prints. As usual, I'm not happy with just one layer. I need more also. And no, I don't clean too much between colors. I think those bits and pieces from previous prints just add to the charm of a piece. There is always also some paint on my mark making tools, so I use it to stamp off on my book papers. From time to time, when I think there are too many colors on the plate, I make a clean off print just with white acrylic paint. So here I did start to change the process. I select areas on the Gelliplate to pull up the paint, but also where I apply the paint. I choose sometimes the edge of the paper or the middle. Sometimes I go straight up and down on the paper. Sometimes I go in a more diagonal direction. But I still go over already printed papers to have more layers in different colors. I had a piece of canvas from Canvas Corp brand lying around and did start to color with some tattered angel sprays. The canvas is dry now and I can cut it about 2 by 3 inch. The next step was to fray the edges. Okay, I guess we all know by now I love layers. So I very often go over the Gelliprints again. Here I did use some script stamps and black Stazon ink. On other projects I also went over with stencils and more acrylic paint. And in case you want to know what kind of stamps, I'm sorry, I did buy them secondhand and I have no idea what brand they are. Again, I'm using only parts here from the stamps and put it on random places on the print. I just want to create visual texture. I also don't care about the direction of the writing. My next step is running the papers through my Big Shot with a thin paper die. Again, I have no idea what brand it is. Just any small feathers would work. Ready to assemble everything. I have previously cut some black heavy cardstock, also from canvas cord brand, to the ATC size of 2.5 by 3.5 inch. And some leftover printed cardstock from CCB again to 2.25 by 3.25. I did add the black edges to the feathers with the pit pen. To give the feathers a bit more of a 3D look, I did use a ball stylus to form them. To glue them down, I did use a tacky glue. The words come from a Tim Holtz sticker set. The stickers are self-adhesive, but I was gluing them down on some fabric, so I added some additional glue just to be on the safe side. Some of you may know I'm a formerly hand weaver and I still have a lot of threads laying around. So the yarn you see here is a really old linen thread. I did wrap it around 3 times and then attach a vintage button. Again, I'm gonna secure it a little bit with some glue. There will be a photo close-up of the ATCs at the end of the video. And don't forget to go and apply for the free membership over at my blog for a chance to win some of those mini arts. I hope you enjoyed this video, and till next time, don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. I usually have 2 videos per week.